Hey y'all, 4 o'clock Central Time, beautiful day in New Orleans. You are in Rosetree Blown Glass Studio and Gallery. And I want to welcome you here. And today what we're going to make is, we're making a hot mix peacock vase. So what we'll do is, if you're at a watch party, great, invite your friends. If you want to talk to us, you have to talk to us on our feed. If you have any questions, you know what to do. Put them in your comments, and the voice behind the camera, Ms. Darcy, will relay them to me, and I'll try to answer your glass questions. For those of you who are new, I'm Mark. I am the owner here, along with my wife Brenda, and we are in beautiful downtown Algiers, historic Algiers Point, New Orleans, Louisiana. All right. If you are new, we love hearts and thumbs up and all that stuff. Invite your friends. We're very, very close to having 5,000 followers. We're 29 people away. If you haven't signed up as a follower, please do. It's no big, we don't get anything from it. It's just nice to know that we have a nice number that we got up to. Okay, so today's piece is going to be 3 gathers, 3 layers. So the first layer is going to be clear. The second layer is going to have the color that's going to be manipulated, and the third layer will be clear on top of that. Okay, I think that's it to start, so hydrate time.
So we've already got our first comment and question. Corey says, hey.
Hey.
And how is everybody feeling?
Today's a good day. It's been a rough couple weeks, but today's a good day. So I'm, from here we can go up. All right, let's get some glass and get started.
Corey was asking, was it the Rona?
What's what?
Was it the Rona?
Hell no. No, if it was the Rona, I wouldn't be here right now. I'd be in the hospital. Okay, so in here is this is my furnace. It's 2,050 degrees inside, and it has a big ceramic bowl inside called a crucible. The crucible that holds 400 pounds of glass, and it's on all the time. This is a blowpipe, same kind of tool that glass blowers have been using for 2,500 years or so, and same methodology is used today. So you can see that the glass is molten, which means it's a liquid, so it will drip like a liquid, and it's just me trying to control that liquid. So come back here over to my area. This table is called a marver. And the marver is just a steel table. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to blow it into the end of the pipe, put my finger on the end, and trap the air inside. When the air heats up, it expands and adds more pressure, and you can see it blowing out in the first gather.
Bobby's here and says, hey, y'all.
Hey. So what I'm doing now is I'm just cooling this off a little bit and shaping it. And then what I gotta do is really just rest for a few minutes, because I have to let this glass chill enough to support the next layer on top. If I go straight in right now, that glass will heat up this glass too much and there'll be no support underneath. So I'm waiting for the color to disappear out the edge of the end of the pipe. Once that's pretty much gone, I know it's cool enough to go get another layer. So I hope everybody is doing okay. It's a beautiful, cloudless day in New Orleans. Low 70s, not really humid. It's one of those days where you want to play hooky.
Yes. Seriously, it was a close call this morning.
Yeah, I know where you live. Even our doctors know.
So Jake Pfeiffer said, "Kill it, Mark. Love your videos.
Thank you,
I will
Jake.
miss you all at the wholesale show this coming year."
I'll miss you too. Jake has a studio Jake's in North Carolina now, and he's always across the aisle from me at the wholesale show that we do. All right, one more layer on top.
So he did also say, "Hope all is well and see you guys at the next show."
Hopefully we'll have a next show soon.
Yeah.
Once everything clears out. Okay, one more layer on top.
And this is the layer that's getting our color, right?
Correct.
All right.
We'll go directly into the color. I think Jake, if I'm not mistaken, Jake, aren't you in Asheville?
There's a lot of artists in Asheville.
Yeah. I know he moved not a long time ago. I think he was in Louisville and then moved to North Carolina. I don't know, my brain, I have the Corona fatigue ready.
So Lisa said she's joined late. What you making today?
We are making a hot mix Peacock Vase.
All right. And Pamela said she just saw the announcement of no Mardi Gras parades this year here.
Yep. I was talking to somebody today. It's like, you can't have it both ways.
Right.
You know, everybody's really down on the mayor, and it's like, she's damned if you do, damned if you don't. Last year, they were talking about last year's Mardi Gras being one of the original spreader events, super spreader events, and now people are complaining that they're not going to have Mardi Gras. It's like, well, the virus is still here, and why have another super spreader event?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's going to be totally different. I guess it'll be more informal, tighter group get-togethers than hundreds of thousands of people trying to grab plastic trinkets from China. So it'll be interesting to see where it goes. Who knows? It might evolve into something totally different.
Very true. Corey said that it's no work for him today, but don't tell his boss that.
Okay. Is that mom and dad?
Oh yeah, it's a family business. I forgot.
Exactly.
Bobby said, "How's the teacher feeling?"
Teacher's feeling better today.
Good.
Not 100%, but better than I felt in probably 3 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
So it could be 3 weeks on Wednesday.
Yeah. Jake said it's actually Charlotte, and he's the only hot shop in Charlotte, North Carolina.
I knew it was North Carolina. I got it close.
Oh, Bobby was agreeing with me. Big artist community in Asheville. I've actually got planning a trip to Asheville. Yep. Julie Hazelton said hi from Mobile, Alabama. Need to make a trip your way soon.
Now Mobile is having Mardi Gras.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Ah.
So we'll see what happens. It's going to be interesting. Yeah, come on and see us. So I'm doing what's called feathering. So I'm grabbing the color and using an ice pick to pull. So I'm going to pull up 4, reheat, and then pull down 4. And that gives you the peacock feathers.
So for everybody who's just catching up with us, we are making a hot mix peacock vase today. Which we're doing 3 gathers, and we've done 2, right?
Right.
All right.
So I have to keep it turning all the time. If anybody's new out there, I'm just kind of curious. Don't be shy. Just in a comment saying, hey, I'm new. I'm love to see we're getting new people. All right, so I'm beating that in, always turning. And then I'm going to feather it back the other way.
Oh, Bobby was saying Asheville's only 3 hours from him.
Really?
Nice.
He's in South Carolina. So you see I'm pulling up 4 different threads. And then I'm just going to take them and cut those off so it's a little neater, so it all meets in one central point.
Pamela said she's enjoying her dizzy glasses we made for her.
Oh, great.
Need to order some gifts soon. We are here.
We have lots of gifts on there. We have some new stuff. We're going to actually give you guys a preview of our Christmas trees on Thursday. They're really not going up online until, I think that's November 20th. The pumpkin patch lasts November 20th.
Yeah, because it comes down Friday is our last day for pumpkin patch.
So Thursday we'll give you a little preview of the kind of trees we're doing, and maybe some new ornaments. Somebody asked, I think Mary asked if we had ornaments in the last line, and ornaments are some things that we keep on hand all the time. If you need if you want ornaments, need ornaments, nice little gift. We have them all the time, so just get in touch with us and we can make it happen. So you see the lines that are in the piece. Now what I'm going to do is blow that bubble a little bit more with an air trap. And I'll force the bubble a little bit deeper into the piece. So cooling off the sides, and because there's more glass, massive glass on the bottom that stays hotter, and it's going to blow a little bit deeper into the piece. Alright, so you'll see that I have the different lines in there, and you notice that this color looks totally different than the color that I picked up on the marble. Reds, yellows, and oranges, when they're hot, they tend to be dark. So you see this is pretty dark compared to the colors that are there. When they cool off, they go back to that original color. So again, I'm waiting for the color of the end of the pipe to kind of lose that orangey color, and that tells me that the glass is hard enough to support that glass gather on top.
All right, I think on this next gather, I'm gonna grab my little ice thing. It's not getting too hot, but it's safe.
Not a problem. All right, time to gather.
Woohoo!
So I will gather, and Darcy will be back over in a second.
We got Jonathan Amici. He said, "Hi, I'm John from Connecticut. Don't often catch you live, so I thought, he said, I blow a little glass and enjoy watching and learning from you."
Where do you blow glass? I appreciate you joining us. Where in Connecticut are you blowing glass? I grew up in Connecticut, that's why I'm asking.
He said, for the line that I missed over, he said, so I thought I would say hi. So he's saying hi.
All right, so that is a wood block that I use, and the wood block doesn't burn. It's soaked in water, so the glass kind of rests on a bed of steam, and it allows you to shape the glass without burning the wood. So I'm always turning, keeping the glass as hot as I can manage. And I'm going to block it one more time, just to kind of put the glass in the right position for shaping.
This part always makes me miss camping.
It does smell like camp life. Okay, so the glass is where I want it. I want thicker glass towards the bottom, and I want less glass towards the lip. Because the length and the size of the piece is going to be growing from the mass, which is further down the pipe. So the first thing I'm going to do is try to control the heat so I can blow out the lip, which is the part that's closest to the pipe right now. So I heat that up. I'm going to chill the mass towards the bottom and then use the air trap again. And you'll see that the glass is blowing out closer to the pipe.
Jonathan says he blows out of a shop in Milford, but he lives in Waterbury.
Okay. I grew up in Stamford. There was no, well, it might have been glass one, I just didn't know about it. But that was around the time of the invention of fire, so I don't know. So I'm going to heat this up and use a tool that's called a jack, a pair of jacks. And the jacks are what I'm going to use to score a line in the, or print a line in the top next to the pipe, and that's going to be where it separates from the pipe to make the lip. I'm giving that a good heat. And then these are jacks. And you see by squeezing the jacks, I'm putting a line at the top. And that line will blow a little bit thinner as I blow the piece out a little bit. But that's very important to have that in at this point. So pulling the back end. I want to blow out the shoulder a little bit more. Heating the whole piece up, then I'll pull the back end again and blow out the shoulder again. I'm cooling this because I want that to still keep a little bit of thickness in it, and then blow the shoulder. So you see, this is going to be the lip, that's the shoulder, and the rest is the body, and this will be the foot. So I'm going to shape it a little bit more of the same. Again, you have to keep constantly turning. Very physical art form.
It's also hypnotic when you watch it spin.
Okay, so the shoulder's where I want it to be. And a nice crisp line here where it's going to come off later. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to blow this out and swing it down so I get some length on Vase.
So Corey was asking, do you guys do lots of arts and crafts shows or sell mostly online in gallery?
I used to do, I don't know, probably 10 or 12 a year. But really what happened is more and more people were putting on shows. The shows weren't as profitable. And we started doing, I don't know, about 11 or 12 years ago, we started doing the Blow Your Own experiences here. And that took over, and we just concentrated on that. But now with the COVID, we're really not doing that anymore, which is just too
much of a
different.
risk.
You know, I don't know if I have 30, 40 people in on a Saturday, they're totally out of my bubble. So right now I am going to swing this around, let some triple force lengthen this, and then I'll blow it a little bit. So we're very hesitant right now to do the blow your own experiences, just because I don't want to risk my business, my employees, my customers, my mother-in-law, everybody I come in contact with. So it's a scary situation, but we have to adapt to it. All right, so the length is looking good. I'm going to flatten the foot, and then I'll shape it one more time after this.
So Carrie was asking, how do you know how hard to blow out?
Experience. You just know. You can feel the pressure. So once you get to judge what the pressure is, you'll know when it starts to blow out.
Lisa was asking or saying that she can't imagine having to wear a mask with the heat too.
No, I tried the other day. I tried just to come down here with a mask on, and there was no way. There's no way that I could teach and talk and worry about where my students put their hands on, on the shared equipment and all. So maybe I'm overcautious, but I'd rather be overcautious than in the hospital. So there is that.
I will say we appreciate it.
It's a big part of our business that we put out.
Yeah.
So, hopefully with the vaccine, things will get back together. Okay, so I have the length that I want right on top. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take another rod with a little bit of glass on it called a punty. I'm going to stick the punty right in the center of the foot and take it off of the pipe here and shape the lip.
Corey said, I love the answer, experience. It's the most common thing I say.
It's a lot of experience.
And Carrie was agreeing about the COVID stuff, safety first.
Just have to shift gears a little bit every now and then.
Yep. And I will say,
just like we shifted from outdoor shows to experiences, we can shift from experiences to something else.
yep. But I will say that when the guys are down here working, they are spread far enough apart that it's not a deal for them with the masks. And up in the gallery, we wear ours.
So there's a tiny bit of glass on the end.
Yep.
And I'm just going to shape this correctly. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a release on it so that it comes up easily at the end, and not so easily that it'll come up while I work. So there's a fine line that you walk between very nice bunny and bunny that doesn't work. this is a diamond pile with a little bit of water on it. So I'm storing that, setting up a shock to it, and by tapping, it does not work. A little bit more water, and off. And then this has to quickly go back into the reheating chamber. Because the drop in temperature, if I'm leaving it out so long, if it drops too far, when I go and heat it back up again, the thermal shock will crack the piece. So you have to be very deliberate when you're putting on a punty.
Bobby said he had to take a cooties test last Friday so he could be on film set today.
So it could be what?
On the film set today.
That's right. He's doing. He did that a couple weeks ago.
Lisa was asking, the gallery is still open, right?
Oh, our gallery?
Yes,
Sure.
it is.
Gallery's open. We ship. We do non-contact pickup. We're going to start on Small Business Saturday, which is a week from Saturday. We're going to start opening like 12 to 4. Just the gallery. If people want to stop by and pick things out, we'll do that. Darcy, we still have a bunch of stuff on sale on our page, don't we?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we still have sale stuff up. So you can't get a good deal, a better deal than usual. I think they're all good deals.
We always keep a little section for sale stuff up there, so you can always find something good.
So the first reheat after you separate it from the blowpipe is the longest because the part that was connected to the blowpipe is actually the coldest part of the glass. So you got to get that up to heat because that's the part now that we want to manipulate. So I'm going to trim the lip just because Darcy told me that I never. Last time was the only time she's ever seen me not trim a piece.
It's true.
I wasn't feeling good, so I just wanted to get it over with.
That's all right.
So what I'm going to do is open this a little bit more. So you see there's only a certain amount of time that you have, and there's no use trying to get more time out of it, because all you're going to do is mess the piece up. So as Corey would say, by experience, you know how much time you have to be very deliberate, do what you need to do, and go back and get some more heat so that you do the next step.
Yeah, in other words, don't be afraid of the reheating part.
No, you can always go back and reheat. If you take too long to reheat, then it might jump off the punty, and then you're left with nothing, which happens. So this is a piece of carbon impregnated cloth, and it's wet also, and that's as close as I can come to touching the hot glass, is using that pad. So I'm going to heat up one more time, and I'm going to shape the lip as a square. That's the design of the Peacocks. So I'm always flashing the whole piece to put heat back into the punty, because if I don't put enough heat on the punty, it'll snap off. But I don't want it.
Corey said very efficient about the experience and knowing when.
So I'm heating the lip up mostly. And then use a graphite stick. close. Now we heat up again. Give it one last check. Alright, this is as square as it's going to get. So this is your hot mix Peacock base. And like I said, when it cools off, when we put it in the oven, when it cools off, it'll go back to those colors we originally started with.
Oh, nice.
So I'm flashing it to get a cold heat across the whole piece. Off the crack off the table. And put the putty on correctly, which will take a tap or two. And you turn it off. And then we take a little oxypropane and just smooth that sharp part that was attached. Heat up my gloves. Here's the piece.
Woo.
So the oven is 920 degrees, and once I'm done for the day, I will turn it on a turn down, and it'll take about 16 hours for it to go from 920 down to room temperature. The reason is we let the heat soak in there because the lip was really hotter than the foot, so at 920 the whole thing equalizes across the whole piece and then slowly cools down to room temperature. Okay. Hope everybody enjoyed that. Are there any other questions, Darcy? We're good.
Nope, just everybody loving it and saying it's beautiful.
Wonderful. All right, so again,
Oh, I knew it was coming too.
on Thursday we'll have a preview of some Christmas pieces that we're doing, and you'll be the first to see them. And I guess that's it for today. So it is going to be Christmas season. Your local merchants, restaurants, bars, local people need your help. So if you care about your neighborhood businesses, you have to help them out. If you need some glass, if you need a gift, if you need something special for someone in your life, come see us or see us online at www.rosetreegallery.com. On Facebook, Rosetree Blown Glass. Instagram's Rosetree Glass Gallery. And of course, all of these are on YouTube, Rosetree Blown Glass Studio and Gallery. I want to thank y'all for coming. Thanks for all your thoughts. As always, take care of one another, love one another, and we'll see you on Thursday. Take care.